discussing the possibility of invoking the 25th Amendment and replacing the President of the United States. Multiple members of President Trump's own cabinet resigned immediately after January 6th. One member of the cabinet suggested that the remaining cabinet officers needed to take a more active
The people got the fuck up out of there. Those people know that man was gonna kill their whole career, man.
Is this exchange
he took it too far
between Sean Hannity and former President
because he's a piece of shit.
Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany. Sean Hannity wrote in part, "Key now, no more crazy people, no more stolen election talk. Yes, impeachment and 25th Amendment are real. Many people will quit." Ms. McEnany responded in part, "Love that. That's the playbook." The White House staff knew that President Trump was willing to entertain and use conspiracy theories to achieve his ends. They knew the president needed to be cut off from all of those who had encouraged him. They knew that President Donald Trump was too dangerous to be left alone, at least until he left office on January 20th. These are important facts for Congress and the American people to understand fully.
Man, like and subscribe, man, to my channel.
To preserve our union,
live from the motherfucking living room.
Constitutional crisis.
But live from the living room, man, podcast.
For our republic.
Like and subscribe, man. I got live content coming all the time, bro. There's a lot going on with this, man.
Of the January 6th primetime hearing, this is the first day. What we know so far, there's a couple of nuggets that's come out of this. I think the first nugget that we know is that a number of GOP members of Congress tried to get pardons from the president immediately after the January 6th Capitol
That's
invasion.
crazy.
We know that
they was all after they were we down, man. But I ain't trying to go to prison. And all of them wanted to get pardons, and he ain't pardon none of them. He ain't pardon none of them. So they gonna tell on his ass. At the end of the day, they gonna tell on him. If they ain't pardon, them people tell him. They gonna get their own pardon.
We know that Mark Meadows, the former chief of staff, went to the head.
So they gotta snitch on his ass. That's what they gonna do.
You have to make it seem as though the president was in charge. Now, while we knew some of this information before,
see, man, them boys be talking at the wrong time. Like, bruh, you need to be quiet, man. They got them kids on, man. We want to hear that.
Storyline for you out there watching that tells you just how dramatic.
See, he's saying, look at him. He's saying some old stupid ass shit right now. I know he's saying, look at him flaring his hand. Yeah, that boy saying some old dumb shit, boy. Let us hear it, man. Man, it's Fox Soul shit. God damn, man.
Joe Biden was declared president. So what's your take so far?
Well, I'm actually very impressed with Congresswoman Cheney really connecting those dots, because we were all watching television on January 6th and there were many people, I think, in the black community.
Y'all gotta commentate tomorrow. Y'all gotta react, man, like I'm doing. I'm reacting live, but you can't react live like that. You stopping the content that people want to hear. Don't nobody want to hear you. We want to hear what she's saying, man.
Coordinated this was. I also can't just take away this feeling, the comparison of the calls for help that were coming as members of Congress were barricading.
All right, let her tell it. Let her tell it, man. She trying to tell it, bro.
Calls that were going to the White House.
Miss, y'all gotta do this tomorrow. She doing it now. Let her do it.
In Uvalde, that went unanswered by law enforcement down there.
Well, I guess the other stations, they don't intervene like this. I don't know.
But at the
like I said, I'm apologizing, but we live. There ain't nothing I could do.
Those who had
but man, this is crazy.
To take away the free and fair election of Joe Biden were silent.
All right, let's get back to it. See, y'all keep talking to him. They talking about something important right there, bro. You gotta get off.
The military and the National Guard and the Metropolitan Police Department are often very prepared. After the heinous murder of George Floyd, the National Guard, prior to protesters even gathering in the United States Capitol, the National Guard had already deployed assets. They had already had the Lincoln Memorial surrounded and the Washington Monument surrounded and the Capitol surrounded. What we heard from the Joint Chiefs of Staff Director Mike Milley there is this. We heard that there was no forward deployment of assets. There was no preparation for this idea that there was going to be mass protest.
Cause it was they plan. They wanted it to be weak. They wanted it to be staff weak. And I'm telling you, if you look at the beginning of the insurrection when all that stuff happened, and they brought those National Guard people out there, boy, they had to send the skinniest motherfuckers ever out there. If you go back and you look at when that shit was on, when it was live or whatever, go back to the video when it all started happening. Boy, them National Guard people that they came out there with, it looked like they took some kids out of high school and just lined them up like a fucking group of graduates or some shit. I don't even understand.
Daughter, Ivanka. Everybody knew that he was lying about the 2020 election, and yet and still the Republican Party leadership for the past 17 months has lied to the American people and has acted like, hey folks, nothing to see here, right? And so I think...
Come on, man. Look, we missing the content, man. Come on. Shut up, bro. Look. We want to see that. I want to see what they talking about right there. Boy, that's a bunch of crazy people with a bunch of shit on their mind right there. And that's the problem right there. Look at her. She crazy.
We can't, be so naive as to think the Republicans are going to try the Trump playbook here all over again.
They are.
Let's go back. Look, I want to talk about them. Look at them marching down the street, bro. Ain't no way if that was black people, man. Ain't no motherfucking way. There's no way. There is no way in the history of history. There is no way that we could have went down there and marched down there and did that shit. No way. Hell no.
I want to tell you, you would have been right.
Damn right. You motherfucking right. The military would have been prepared. It'd have been shit. RPGs and tanks and everything telling us to fucking try. Man, the first motherfucker that poked their head out on that street would have got that shit blown, torn right off. These people crazy, man.